And we are live for a third try on this. First try I scuffed. Second try, yeah. Do we actually still have our config? Second try we ended up getting borked in the face by a stronger enemy than I could handle because we got the hanging man super freaking early. We want to go ahead and swap those out. And press any button. Let's see if we can do this right this time. And hey, Riss, how's it going? New game, got cinematics. I will adjust the volume of these in editing, but for live stream, they're going to be at this volume fairly consistently. So tell me if it's too hard to hear or if it's too loud.
Too early, Angel. I'm not dead yet.
Not yet, but it looks like you're going to die soon.
Maybe. But you'll have to pardon me while I tend to some unfinished business first.
Business? What can you possibly accomplish in your condition? You can't even hold your gun steady.
Well, no, unless I try. That thing's not gonna die unless I shoot it 2 or 3 times. Damn it! Here, use this.
I like how he's strong enough to hurl the gun, but not strong enough to hold it up. But yeah, hopefully everything is going well, Riss. I was still watching last night. I just didn't have it on my computer. I was watching your stream on my phone, so I wasn't able to type messages after a certain bit because my phone is old. Anyway, starting out, we've got a fight going on here. This is going to have a lot of cinematics. It's a fairly short game. I have not had this bad of luck starting this game ever before. I've tried out my physical version to make sure it works. I tried out emulation to make sure emulation works. It does. And both of those times, I had a smooth ride for the first few hours. This time, we borked it up once, because that was my fault. Then we ran into the hanging man, which killed both of my characters, which was ridiculous. But let's go ahead and get moving. I'm going to get into the corner and start shooting this guy. This fight, sadly, is relatively easy compared to the hanging man. I was hoping we'd get roaches or something as our first fight. Because if you can get that first level up, things get a little bit easier. And also, this guy has variable drops, so sometimes we will get good stuff. Sometimes we'll get garbage like bread, which bread is nice, but it's an overheal this early, so using it is kind of that too good to use club. So that is a thing. I'm going to actually turn the volume down just a smidgen because it just peaked up into the yellows. There we go. That'll require some adjustments for editing me later, but for streaming me, it's fine. And we'll just wait in the corner. We're going to be using up a lot of our bullets early on because we don't get an offensive spell until after this guy. I'm probably going to go magic with Koudelka. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's 3 characters. It's a classic case of the stream curse. Exactly. But yeah, the first run I did this, I had amazing luck. I had a bunch of axes and all that fun stuff from the hanging guys. Oh, and we get a listle. That is actually not that bad of a get. I'd still rather have the meat, the dried food or whatever it's called. And we do need to be watching our character's face because they will look at things of interest. We do have another little cutscene coming up, though, so I'll be quiet for that.
Hey, what about him?
He's dead.
Really? Thank you. So I guess my time is up. Hey, Angel. I'm not gonna ask you to take me to heaven. But will you pray for me at least?
Are you out of your mind? There's no bloody way I'm going to pray for you. But I guess I owe you because you saved me too. Payback time. Shut up. Keep it down. Okay, let's go. Stand up or I'll leave you here.
What happened? It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm cured.
Yeah, and so I cured you, so what?
You? You cured me. But I was almost dead. I'm confused. So you really are an angel?
Don't be foolish. Do you really think that there are angels on Earth? I'm no angel. I'm just a medium with a little curing.
I'm Edward J. Plunkett. I know I look pretty shady, but you don't look too wholesome yourself.
No, I'm not like you. And this is no place for people like you. Why did you come here?
I heard a rumor.
A rumor?
I heard something in London. That the son of some rich family bought an old monastery. Spent a ton of money to convert it into a house. I heard he brought quite a lot of harlots here. Seems like he was having a great time.
So, where is this monastery?
That's what I want to know. I came all this way to put a poor man's fear of God into this rich bastard. So far, I haven't found anything. Then this monster attacked me. I almost got killed. If you'd come any later, no doubt I'd be singing hymns in his stomach right now.
Shouldn't have bought such a good horse. She's too fast.
Too bad you won't be hearing me sing those hymns. When I was a boy, I was a pretty good soprano.
If you don't stop talking, I'll leave you here. My name is Koudelka, and I'm only going to say this once, so don't forget. If you want to get out of here alive, I suggest you stick very close. Got it?
Charmed, I'm sure.
I like how she basically says, I wish I wouldn't have gotten such a fast horse, so you die. I could have saved money and not saved your life. I don't know why that cracks me up so much. It's just one of those things. But we're going to go ahead and set up our formation. For those of you on stream, you've already seen this. But we want you probably about there. And we want him up front. This is so we can do more damage. Now, the problem is, we need to get a level up before we start facing the hanging guys. So I'm going to do... Actually, I don't remember what my hotkeys for that are. I think it's F2 and F4. I think I need to have the window selected, though. Yes. Okay. I'm listening for the audio cue on it. But yes, I can quick save so we don't have to go through all that again. But we're doing pretty good, I think. So equipment-wise, he's currently barehanded. I'm going to go ahead and give him the knife. I don't necessarily want that. I'd rather have him be barehanded, but for now we need to get levels, so might as well play it a little bit safe. Listel, if I remember correctly, is the mana recovery. Yes, so that's going to actually work out pretty good for leveling up fire damage. Our pistol, I need to change the name of that to just pistol. Because there is no reason for... I think that's supposed to be sidearm pistol, but... why not just call it pistol? Of course it's a freaking sidearm. It's a pistol. So that's there. Status-wise, we should level up after a fight on Koudelka. I think that's just Sant and Plunkett. But I do like the aesthetic of this. I do wish I could change the background color of our menu, but on a CRT, this would have looked kind of like canvas. On a pixelated nonsense, it looks like sand. Looks like Minecraft sand, actually, now that I think about it. But let's go and get ourselves to the door. Now, as far as what kind of game this is, it's kind of like Resident Evil, the JRPG. And it does have just an equal amount of jank to that. Can I grab the potion, please? Yeah, it's annoying. You have to be kind of pixel perfect. There you go. Found the potion. Yes, we want to pick it up. That door up there is locked. I'm just hoping we get ourselves a roach starting out. And also, nice advantage of playing this on emulator. I can save like that. I don't have to worry about other nonsense. Yasant with an I? Ah, okay. I think it's yeah instead of J. Because we actually played a game recently called Jezebel because of that. Don't recommend that game. Okay, so we've got roaches and a flea. That's a little bit better. We don't have the weird-ass hanging enemy, but we do have these, which are going to be a pain in the butt. Thankfully, they can only hit him, because the way the combat in this works is you notice now we can't move past where the flea is. This is so your frontliners can guard the others. So, yeah, we want to be using him to shield the rest of them. So, stabby stab. Oh, that's much better than we got the first time. This should get her a level up as well. So you just go ahead and... you know what? I'm going to have you wait. I want them to use up their movement. But we also want to use Flare! And yes, we can use our healing out of battle to level it up. This has a Final Fantasy II style leveling system. Use it to boost it. I know where the first save is, because there's 2 save slots on the first disc that I know of. And yes, it is after the first boss. If my memory serves, each save spot should be after a boss. I don't think it's going to be one of those where you get to save before a boss. So we are going to be using save states liberally. And you just wait there. You go ahead and move up. We're not really worried about getting him into battle. We just want him to tank for her. And the only one that can actually prove, in this area at least, that can prove a threat to her is going to be the Hanging Men. What we want is her to level up Flare to level 2 as quickly as possible. Ooh. He might actually get the kill with that. That was a dirt move on my part. I thought I had her selected. Is he going to kill it? Doesn't really matter. He's not going to be leveling up magic, but still. He did! He got the kill with it. That's fine. Upside down man with a gun. Yeah, it's the guy with 3 heads. I call him Hanging Man because that's what he looks like to me. I think there is a proper name for them. But I just call them by what they look like. And here's the level up system. This is where it deviates from Final Fantasy II in that leveling up. Final Fantasy, the thing it gets from like Final Fantasy II and stuff like that is you use spells, you level up spells, they get stronger, they cost more mana, but they do way more damage and hit AoEs. The leveling up system in this is much more freeform. You get to choose where you put the stats. So on this, I actually want her to get intelligence, 1 piety, and 1 mind. She's actually getting -1 from having the gun right now, but we need the mana. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and reset those a little bit. I'm going to grab 2 of that and 2 of that, so we actually get boosted damage. But she's going to be my caster, so. And I don't think Edward levels up. Oh, we got 8 antidotes from that? Okay, that's fine. But we also get some more ammo. And yes, this is one of the early games in terms of, yeah, navigating these kind of things. So you have to press to go up the stairs. It doesn't trust me to navigate up the stairs myself. Okay, as far as where I want to go, I think I want to go to right first, because I think there's some ammo out here. I only remember a little bit about this. Oh no, this is the wrong spot. Well, we can still do it. And yes, there is a run button. There's also this. She will look towards interesting things. A dirk, yes, we'll pick it up. Now we actually have a selection of weapons. This, on my last test run, was a healing dirk. It's a water dirk here, so that's a good thing. It made it useless before. But water dirk, we might end up going daggers on him as a secondary weapon. But when we level up, we get free heal and mana recovery. So I am perfectly fine with us getting early levels. I'm not going for the timed things. But I do know that there's a place we have to reach in here within the first hour, then second hour on the disc 2, then whatever on disc 3. I know about those. I don't know exactly where they're at or what their advantage is. We also want to come in here. Pistol rounds. We can reload in battle, but reloading outside of battle doesn't cost a turn. Reloading inside of battle does. So definitely need to be cautious about this. And there's an item there. On to Listel. Yes, that's another mana recovery I will gladly take. And taking extra levels is going to be pretty much what we want to do on this run. If I was doing like an optimized speed run or something like that, maybe I'd want to swap stuff out, but take the pistol rounds. I don't think there's anything with that cage that we can do. It's called an inverse. This guy sucks as well, but I think we can handle it. I think he's a melee attacker too, so having what's-his-face in its face is great. Oh, and this poisons. I forgot that about the water ones. Now, another thing that's lovely to know, and one reason why I'm kind of fussing about the weapons, they break. Weapons break. So you kind of have to be prepared to lose your gear. And yes, I just want to cast that as much as possible. So we'll do a wait on her. I don't think this guy survives another attack. No. But every fight, I'm just going to be spamming fire with her. She should get enough mana that's not going to be a problem to just keep doing that. Because I think we want to be level 7 or so by the end of disc 1. I do have a guide on the side monitor, but I'm not going to be looking at it. Looking at the stats on the inverse, you're not surprised that I wiped? Yeah. I don't think there's anything up here yet, but this is where we're going to be going at the end. I think this is just a dead-end room. Yes. Does she look at anything in here? No. Oh, lovely. And yes, we can run. Not gonna. Because I think we can beat these guys. Yeah, 159. They're both gonna kind of gang up on him. We might have to get some healing levels on this, but I want to get up close and do another fire. And I'll probably have him heal himself. We might use that bread. Might not need it. That spiky guy is the most dangerous of the two, but this guy's the tankiest. And yes, every single time I hear that spell go, I think I've got a notification that something is finished rendering. So if I ever pause, I'm like, wait a minute. Just realize that's why. Okay, so you just keep attacking him. And yes, you can melee attack within range 1. There's weapons that have range 2. And magic is higher damage the closer you are. But you don't want to be on the front line unless you're tanky. Thank you for moving over. That's fine. I think I'm on Edward right now. Yes, I am. You might kill it before we get a chance to cast another flare. Yeah, you did. He's going to get knife levels. Another thing that's kind of unfortunate in this, and I did look this up, it's mentioned at the beginning of like most of the guides. Weapons break faster the higher your strength. And you can guess what we're going to be doing on tank character, right? Dex is our chance to hit, Vite, and we can actually press this button and look. Each of these stats has different effects. Vite reduces physical damage taken and gives you more life. Piety reduces magic damage taken and gives you more mana, but if you come in here to the warning, raise it too much, and you will resist an ally's healing as well, so be careful with it. Strength is your physical damage with weapons. Dexterity is your accuracy. Agility is how fast your AP or action bar charges. Intelligence is your magic damage. Mind is your magic accuracy. And luck is your drops. We're not going to be doing too much with luck because I'm just going to go with what it gives me. And did we really? Holy crap. Okay, one thing to know about this game. I keep saying one thing to know as we learn new things. Armor is super freaking rare. There's stories of people beating the game without getting any. I would need to look and see what that one's special ability is. Without getting any armor. Cured leather armor strung together, a light armor that does not impede the wearer's freedom of movement. Okay, so it doesn't have any special effects on it, so it's just there. So yeah, go ahead and take it. Improves your luck anyway. We don't have any accessories yet. We'll get them later. Accessories are more common than armor. Now that we're this far in, I would not mind running into a inverse or hanging man or whatever we want to call him this week. I don't think there's anything that way. No, we don't have a transition there. And we do have to stop moving to open those. And yes, I am using the run button. I don't know if it affects our encounter rate. But I want to go out here next. We're eventually going to have to go back where we just were. But not right this second. We want to go up here and get more healing items. Because I think there should be a piece of bread right here. Yes. Another healing item. I don't think there's anything else in here for us to mess with. I could have sworn that had an interaction, though. Yeah, looking at stuff generally is going to give you just dialogue about, oh, this is a stove, or this is a pile of useless junk. She'll look at things that are going to give you, you know, decent things. So move up, get ready to stab. I don't think I will be sticking with daggers long term because there's not an easy way to farm them. There is an easy way to farm axes, which is the hanging guys. That is one reason why I will probably go with axes, because I can get like a half dozen of them early on. I don't know if there's a late game enemy that can do the same. And yes, we need to cast that, I believe it's like 20-something times to get a level up. someone more well-versed in the game could probably correct me. Because I think we get 40 XP. They level up at 1,000. There's the ones we wanted. Dried foods. Those are our low-level heals. We want more of those. Okay. But yeah, we can come in here and look at their status. Yeah, she's at 160, so I think it's 40 per. And she's got a little bit into guns. They level up at 1,000 as well. They can level up to level 3. Weapons get the ability to attack 1, 2, whatever their level. So if it is a level 3 gun, you have a chance of shooting 1, 2, or 3 times. On the spells, they hit AoEs. So if it's level 2 flare, they hit the target and everything adjacent. If it's level 3, it's out to, I think, 2 slots away. Just tactical game kind of way. And we are almost out of MP honor. This will be a problem for not very long. And on him, we should probably have actually relatively decent dagger. Yeah, 280, because he's stabbed more. And the fortify skills are kind of misleading. They do fortify you, and if you want to be farming for specific drops, that's a good way to get them, supposedly. Like fortifying luck in a fight. Yeah, it gives you the increased drop rates. Which hopefully we won't need a lot of. If things go well, we won't. And how's it go on Perpetual Ice? Hopefully you're doing all right. And yes, this is a mostly blind playthrough. I have played through Disc 1, which is just like a couple hours of the game. It's not that much. There's the guy I keep calling Hanging Guy, the inverse. The murderer of my face. Time to get shanked, Hanging Man. And I'm hoping he drops an axe. And he's going to shoot Koudelka. Yep. I need to boost her vitality a little bit. Action, magic. Oh, she's out of mana. So you just start leveling your gun. If she gets hit again, oh, I might go with... Yeah, just keep shooting him. She should level up after this fight anyway. That was a lot easier. Guns in general were weapons you never messed with. You think Koudelka was your knife user? There is, in my test run for the emulator, I did get a good knife, and there's our axes. I did get a good knife for Koudelka to use, because it increased her piety, which boosted her mana to ridiculous levels, so she never had to do with that, and we didn't level up off of that. How close are we to a level up? Probably next fight. Okay. But you... And we got a water axe. This is going to give us reduced agility, unfortunately, but it does a ton more damage. And axes are what I want to level up, because I want to use axes on him. Okay, item-wise... I think we just go with a heal from him. There we go. And we just go for attacks on the next fight. I almost forgot something important. It targets her because it's one of the few enemies that can reach her. We also need to do reload. I could use the mana recovery, but I don't want to waste them. We're going to need them probably later whenever we get high level spells. And also, she has the lowest defense out of all the characters I have, which is all of 2 of them. Now, I know I'm not going to have enough fire to get that guy. So let's go ahead and talk to them first. There's an old couple in the room, Ogden and Bessie Hartman, who say they are the caretakers of the Nementon Monastery. Ooh.
How unusual that you two have decided to come to our rural district. There's really nothing interesting here.
It has gotten so cold outside. We weren't expecting any visitors. The soup is all we have. Please, have as much as you want.
Oh, yes, please.
Thanks. It smells great.
Wouldn't you like some, dear? Don't you like potato soup?
No. It's not that. I'm all right for now. Thank you for your hospitality, though.
No trouble at all. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. We are the only ones who live here, and it's so rare that we get any visitors.
So are you two really the only ones who live here?
Why do you ask?
Well, it was pretty foggy, so I couldn't tell for sure. But this building looked like an old church or something. Seems a little big just for the two of you.
You're right. In the 9th century, a saint from Ireland named Daniel Scotius built a place of worship here to appease monsters and evil spirits. That was how the Nemeton Monastery started. Or so I heard.
Monsters. Is that right?
Yes. What about them?
You might not believe this, but we saw a monster on our way here.
Is that so? You saw it too?
You mean that monster's been around for a while?
Well, we've been taking care of the monastery for a number of years, but from about 6 months ago, monsters have been appearing.
We see them more and more every month.
I used to be a sailor. I'm not afraid of any monsters.
Oh, dear. What if something terrible happens to you?
We almost got killed back there. Now we're out of bullets.
That's not good. The monsters might try and attack you again. I'll spare you some bullets.
Thanks, that'd be great.
Looking after others. He's so wonderful at that.
So, have you two been together long?
Yes, quite a while. Now, all he does is paint and maintain this old building. That's his daily routine. But back in the old days...
Thanks, Ogden. I owe you one.
They have very fey energy, and we were not actually out of bullets. It just says that every time. I don't know why. It gives you bullets if you explore at all. I think this... No, this isn't where we have the first encounter with a boss. We're getting close, though.
Now this would make good rations. Let's take some with us.
I can't believe it. Are you still hungry?
I didn't have anything to eat or drink for 3 days. Of course I'm hungry. Speaking of which, you wasted all of that food. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. If it weren't poisoned, then I would have had some.
Pardon?
I said, if the soup weren't poisoned, then I would have had some. Got it?
Poisoned? No way.
Just a little bit. I smelled some poisonous plant.
What's happening?
Oh, I can tell you how you're going to feel. In about half an hour, you won't be able to move your body. If you don't find an antidote, you'll definitely die.
So they really were trying to kill us. But why?
Don't know. But it seems they're quite used to doing it this way. They must be hiding something. Listen, Edward. I'm going to try to cure you now. But you have to promise that when I do, you won't get mad and rush back to that couple right away. It's safer if we pretend we're dead and continue exploring this building. I think we'll find something interesting for sure.
We don't have antidote the spell, so I don't know how we're curing the poison. I think we're just healing him through it, maybe. Grab that, please. Thank you. That's another dagger. That's just a knife. Doesn't look like she has anything. Oh, she might be able to interact with that. Pot over a fire. We're basically looking for where she looks. So we can gather more things. That It's a first. I have not encountered these before. I mean, they're furniture. So I'm gonna just shoot the furniture. Are these particularly tough? Yeah, I have never encountered these. So axe versus the chairs, I guess. Yeah, now that he's leveled up, he can tank some stuff for us, so I don't have to worry about him nearly as much. Oh no, 8 damage! Ah! Let's go for that one, because it's more damage. And I'm hoping our level up from this... I'm hoping we will level up from this, sorry. But there's no guarantees. And no, guns don't break. They just burn through ammo, so we just have to just wait for it. And choppy chop. And yes, I know I'm not getting XP towards my flare, but I don't want to waste my mana recovery just yet. Because we should be getting levels up. We did not get a level up from that. What? Game? Game, you hate me, don't you? 375, 313. Maybe I'm getting less XP than I thought I was. That's fine, though. We do need to level up her gun stuff anyway. Earth knife. That would be handy as well. But I'm going to load up those pistol rounds on Koudelka. As far as our health goes, we're actually not that bad off. Nothing there. There's some cheese. Always take the cheese. I don't know what it does, but we can look. Floating furniture? Poltergeists? Table. I don't know what they're going to be called. The names of things in this are a bit odd to me. Because inverse makes sense, but that's like off the beaten path. That restores some HP. Okay, so we have a number of healing items. I wish I could have like rearrange stuff. But alas, my butt, it does not. Nothing useful. Man, they must be looking through the monitor at me. Possessed X. Oh, and I hate these stairs. Because I have to be facing just the right direction to get them. We'll pick that up, because that's more mana recovery. We'll probably need that to keep charging up our... Yep, there's our hammer. Does she have anything in vision? There's a pipe. And yes, we do have a ton of items. The furnace won't open. No, we're gonna freeze to death. I wish I could grab the axes off that thing there. Possessed chair, possessed table. That doesn't surprise me. Now, what is this thing's name? I have seen these before, but I don't remember. I don't know if they're called anything particular. And really, the only way to learn what they're called that I'm aware of is to just open up the game files. It looks like ghost sperm. Sorry for mocking it, but that's what it looks like to me. And it's going to try and cast a spell. But I will kill it first. I know they can do magic. But I forget whether it's going to be anything particularly effective. Level up? Level up, please? Yes. Okay, so... Again, intelligence, piety, mind. We're going to go with 1 vitality. Just to get her life up a little bit. I want her close to like 250. I want one of these axes. I don't think I can take them. Nope. And yes, I am used to seeing... Oh, this is the first boss fight. Okay, so we've saved. Something's not right. There's a man collapsed on the ground. It looks like he's passed out. Not a man. I don't think there's anything else we can get in here. A giant plant attacks you! Oh no! So glad we leveled up on her, so she'll be able to get at least a number of fires off. Okay, so you might be going first. Yes, you are. Move. Worth noting, if we raise her piety, she's still going to get attacked first. Okay, so I want to move up so I can get more damage from our fire. Magic. Flare! Solar flare? No, not that flare. Oh, and he's healed from water. I forgot, he's water-based. I think we might have just poisoned him. Yeah, she only gets 1 damage from his bullshit, so I am fine with this. The poison is going to do more damage than their direct attacks. There we go, 250. Much better. So I'll spend a turn swapping his weapon. Ouch. To something that's not water-based. Let's go. Ooh, fire hammer. Yes, please. Get up there. And yeah, he's just going to keep her poisoned. I'm not bothered by this. I love magic in this. I love that you can level it up just by, you know, existing. Beat the tar out of him. And I'm so glad that is a fire hammer that makes this about 1,000,000 times easier. What are you casting? Oh, just more spells on her? That's fine. She will be more than okay with this. She has the piety to survive it. This is pretty much how my first time fighting this guy went as well. Where he just kind of sat there and was just, nah, I'm going to keep casting spells on her. Even though she's completely immune to it. Getting her to be the primary target is so important. There's his level up. Let's go with... We're going to get 1 piety on him just to get him up some magic defense. We'll get vitality up to 28 and strength up by 2. Think that'll be good. We got Icon's necklace. And I don't think... Oh, we did make it here in an hour. Okay. So, Koudelka's not going to level up for a while. But that's fine. Items, tools, pistol rounds, use Koudelka. Equip. We don't have any accessories yet, do we? No, we do not. I'm not going to have her waste her heal on it. Doesn't look like we can actually do anything up here. Because I didn't even notice there was a ledge there the first time I went through here. Wakey, wakey. Third party member, for those curious. A little bit of a spoil it in about 10 seconds.
My head. Oh, what happened? Oh, yes, that's right. That monster. Oh.
Who on earth are you two?
Hey, we rescued you, and that's your way of saying thanks?
Little did I know that these days were into rescuing perfect strangers.
You.
My name is Koudelka, and this is Edward. Would you mind telling us how you ended up collapsed down this path?
My name is James. James O'Flaherty. I've been searching for something, and it took me to the monastery. Little did I know that it'd become a breeding ground for demonic spirits.
Then how did you get in here dressed like that?
Through the main gate, of course. The caretakers welcomed me with open arms.
That husband and wife team? And the food? Was there no poison in your food?
What are you talking about? Are you out of your mind?
Those caretakers tried to poison and kill us.
That's not funny. I find it inappropriate for you to try to dupe an upstanding believer of the Christian faith.
So nothing happened to you then?
Of course not. Not until I encountered that monster.
Yeah? And we're the ones who took care of that monster. Far be it from me to expect any words of gratitude from you.
I see. And I can tell from your appearances that the power of your faith alone was not enough to smooth things out with that monster.
It wasn't the kind of problem that faith alone could solve.
Ugh. Look at this plinth. It's broken now, but holy water ran from it until recently. But I've become distracted. Almighty God, please give me the strength to ward off these monsters.
I can see that we've wasted our time here. Let's go, Koudelka.
Just a minute. Although I'm under the protection of the Lord, it doesn't hurt to take precautionary measures. I think I'll go with you.
I think I'll go with you. He's very middling. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up making him a tank or a caster. I think I'd rather have a second caster, but let's just have more elements leveled up. You can save here. Save. I'm going to save in slot 2 just to be safe. Slot 2 is my universal one that I can access from all games. We're going to overwrite that. Yes. Apparently I got 2 hours and 19 minutes into it before. So now we have 3 party members. I should probably equip them now that I think about it. You are going to be using... I'm actually going to swap him off of the fire hammer. You're going to go with the axe. You are going to go with the fire hammer. And that should be enough to make sure both of them are doing decent damage. And I think I might just... Yeah, I think I'll have him just be a second tank. He's kind of more kitted towards that anyway. Let's get out of here. We are probably going to get attacked by more furniture. Because it's been a while since we've gotten into a fight. And we need to get him levels up anyway. And this, if our memory serves, locked with the red key. Oh yeah, we didn't check if this was an item or not. I didn't do that in my test run either. The hell are you? I'm going to be saying that about a lot of enemies in this, just as a warning. A magic lair on you. And I need to adjust their positions because I need James to be up, not James, the priest to be up front as well. The faithless one. Ugh. It makes noises as it walks. I think it's a caster, though. Which means it should be relatively fragile. Only 2 damage, so this thing has piety. That is fairly decent. You just wait. And you get up here so you can actually get into range of it next turn. Called Puppet. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to move James and... what's his face? To the front line. Oh, you're sapping her strength. That's going to do absolutely nothing. Yeah, let's target the mage with minus strength. We can do the same to them as well, by the way. We can cast anti-piety on them to make our magic do more damage. Edvard. There we go. It's Edvard. Yes, I know it's a W. I'm bad with names, just as a heads up. I will forget names about 95 times during this. Let's go ahead and change their formation. We want you. Priesty boy there. Gonna put Koudelka in the middle. And James right there. Why have the gap? Because it makes the symmetry in my brain happy. That's the only reason. Okay, so heal. James. That used Koudelka's mana, I think. Did it? No, it didn't. Oh, no, it used Edward's mana. That's good. So Edward's going to just keep leveling up heal very, very slowly. She's going to keep leveling up flare. I might have James do a little bit of debuffing as well. Nothing in that one. Can I go upstairs? There we go. Yeah, the fact that I have to stop running or moving to interact with the stairs is a bit... because I have to make sure that I'm pressed right up against it as well. Okay. Off into the progression we go. But yeah, after the first disc, I have no idea what I'm doing, just as a heads up. So you'll sometimes catch me probably having to look over at the guide to see what MacGuffin it wants me to get next. That's a new one as well. Just running across all the enemies I haven't seen before. That's another mannequin. I forget the term for the phobia of that, but... okay, we are on Koudelka, so I'll do flare. We're just going to start chopping it from both sides. Kind of sad we haven't gotten more inverse, because that would give us more axes. It seems to be a fairly common drop for it. We'll probably end up going bare fist eventually, but early on I think I want to use weapons just to get our damage up to a reasonable level. I think probably by the time we get level 6 or 7, I should have enough strength to go barehanded. I think it's casting something. That's scary. It'll be in your bestiary for this playthrough? Oh, God. No, you're just gonna go magic. Flare. I can see why it's called Explode Corpse. Oh, it's already exploded once. That's why it looks that way. So I'm assuming that's undead as well. Okay, do we want to heal? I think Edward is fine. James should be fine as well. Didn't take too much damage from that. Okay, so if memory serves, this is going to be another boss fight?
What a dark and depressing building. Even with the temple, you can't feel the presence of the Lord's light. I can't believe I stepped foot in this place.
Where all have gone, and all must go, to be the nothing that I was. I have born to life and living woe.
Lord Byron, no? I am not an admirer of his. In the first place, his poetry is unrefined.
And who gave you the right to judge the refinement of poetry?
Poetry should delve into the depths of the souls of the faithful. And others. It should inspire the soul as to Alexander Pope or George Herbert.
If they have the power to do away with these evil spirits, I'd choose anyone. Even that dear old carpenter's son. you love so
Blasphemous! Pagan! How dare you utter such words of sin?
much. To seek help from someone you've never met before is ridiculous, especially when people are dying from hunger every single day in London.
They're all filthy and immoral little beggars that deserve to die. Heaven is...
That doesn't sound like a demonic spirit to me.
The noise is coming from that building over there.
The poison didn't kill us, so now they're taking the fast and easy way now.
Don't be ridiculous!
Why don't you ask the bullets who's being ridiculous?
You idiots!
And yeah, she goes for the jabs. I appreciate that on Koudelka. The other characters kind of are hit or miss, but I just like the jabs that she goes for so far, at least in the first bit. I still think the horse one is my favorite. I should have saved before this, because I didn't save after the cutscene. But we got these guys that are going to be a bit of a pain. We're going to try and focus them down one by one, and hope that they target Koudelka with spells. So, first one first, we go for blue, I think. I do like that how they use the crystals for arms. Okay, blue, go down, please. Oh, we have a water axe equipped. That's going to heal it. No, it's not. Okay, so it's not water-based. It's just blue. So you get to go ahead and move up. I'm hoping it moves forward again. Otherwise, we're going to have to just shove them back all against the wall. You just wait. What are you casting? Probably damage? Yeah, that's fine. That's why I want them to target her, because she has the piety to just not take any damage from it. I guess you just get to beat him because he's the only one in range. Go over there. That way, they have to go all the way around to target you. And I forget... Okay, that one actually did damage. I don't know what these guys are called. I just know that they like targeting her because they're ranged. Is she going to be silenced? I think she might be, because that hit her. She is! I don't have a way to remove that. So, all she can do is attack. go ahead and move up here and target the blue guy. Yeah, we're not getting many opportunities to actually use our magic. Game is fighting me on it. Seeker Trio. Okay. They have interesting choices of names. Yeah, we're going to just end up shoving them all back against the wall because we keep getting knockbacks. Oh, you targeted somebody other than Koudelka. Groovy. Yeah, keep bowing towards me, you bastards. Keep on the blue. Let's see. Oh, they're restoring their MP. Nice. I don't know what spell that is, but I wouldn't mind it myself. And yes, everybody learns the spells by beating the bosses. Oh, yeah, thank you for getting behind him. Yeah, it's just restoring mana to them, which I don't mind. That's less damage coming my way. Okay, as far as that goes, you get to go there. And whack-a-mole. There's one down. That's fine by me. That's him. I don't know why he was charging his mana into the other guys. She's going to be silenced for the rest of this, probably. So let's go ahead and move up and get shooting on green, I think is our next one. Oh, yeah, she doesn't have any MP to begin with. So I wouldn't have been able to cast anything unless I used a mana recovery anyway. Do love the music in this game, by the way. It's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna go listen to it every day kind of situation, but it reminds me a lot of... Oh, let's just go ahead and wait. Reminds me of a lot of some of the music in Chrono Trigger, oddly enough. What are you doing? You are sideways, good sir. Eat this. That is some wild movement there. Okay, so you can finally start casting magic again. So this is probably where I'm going to use the mana recovery. So Listel on yourself. And yeah, if I was smart, I would have waited for... I would have waited for the level up before coming into this, but I'm not smart. Back in the day, there were vocal versions of the battle themes on the official website. That doesn't surprise me. Back in the... Oh, God. That sucks. We don't have any whiskey to revive them. So I think we've just gone from being really well off to now we have lost. And I don't know if you get XP when you're dead. That is not enough damage to kill it. We've done how much now? And that wasn't enough? Sucks. So he must have level 3 of something, whatever he cast there. And that's game over. Okay. So we do need to get a few more levels. That's fine. So let's run around in circles for a little bit. I think where I want to run around is going to be in here so I can get more axes. We'll get a couple levels, get our stuff leveled up to probably level 2 fire, level 2 attack. That way we stand a better chance to get... I had never seen that big attack that he did before. So that kind of sucked. Yeah, whenever in my test run, they targeted Koudelka and dealt very little damage for the entirety of the fight. Yeah, getting silences early. This game, from what I can tell, is notorious for that kind of stuff. So it doesn't surprise me that we got kind of boned by it. But either way, it's not that big of a problem because I have save states. If I didn't have save states, it would be a major problem. Because playing this on PS1, if I were to run across one of those, that would be very frustrating. But I never ran into that whenever I was testing it on the actual console either. You've played this game numerous times and still seeing new things on streams? Yeah, with how short it is, that actually doesn't surprise me. Let's go ahead. I already got decent piety. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that to get his life up closer to 500, and we'll take a little bit of strength. But yeah, I want to get Koudelka up to probably level 5 or 6. I want the inverted, is what I want. We're not going to get the time-limited things. That is fine. Like I said, I'm not going for them. Really am surprised that the encounter rate is not eating me alive right now. In all my test runs, it did. And I was level, like, 5 by the time I got to those guys the first time. So... okay, so you run up. Get yourself a little bit of fire. Magic. Flare. And you get up and block. I think I might have James just cast one of the support spells. Get us some more luck on... yeah, Fortify luck. On you. Yeah, whack him, that's fine. Although our fire might actually kill first. Nope, you got that off before the fire. That's nice. So that boosts him up to, what, 23? So we might get a better drop from this guy. I kind of wish he would drop his armor. Oh, you have Paralyze. Cool. Thankfully, status effects get resolved as soon as the battle ends. But yeah, we keep getting these, like, one encounter ones. It's going to be a problem. I should probably reload her gun as well, now that I think about it. She's just got a revolver there. Just a moment. Let me use this item before I forget. I need to go check to make sure something hasn't happened. So I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Let's go. Let's see if we can find some of the inverted. I really do find it weird because first time and second time I tried this, I had a ton of them. Let's try in here, maybe? They're a good source of axes. So I thought they were going to be a consistent source for it for me, but they're not proving to be so. These guys could give me dried food, which is a nice healing item. That would definitely be welcome. And I forgot to restore her mana, so you just get to shoot. And I do wonder, do enemies actually level up with you in this, or do they say the same stats throughout the game? Being such a short game, it wouldn't surprise me if it was the latter. You punch a roach. And then he'll come up and hammer a roach. Don't ask. His accuracy is lower, but these should be relatively easy to hit. I mean, they are human-sized roaches. They are metamorphosis incarnate. Metamorphosis, or I think it's metamorphosis. And there's our whiskeys. Yay, we have revival items. We got 5 of them, which is ridiculous to me. In case you're wondering why I'm happy to see this. It stores their HP and revives them. So technically, each enemy is tied to a specific area, so technically they'll level up with you. How are we looking? Getting 200 left to go before our next level with them. Trying to think what the best XP area would be at this point. Because if we're just going to go bare fist eventually, might as well level up with it as well. And I almost forgot. There we go. So, if we put him to bare-fisted, he's only at 15 strength. If we put you to bare-handed, you're 20 strength. So it might be later that we need to dip over to that. Yeah, I know I've encountered inverted in here. Inverted armor and... I'm trying to remember what else. That guy I've encountered in the other hallway. Flare, just to keep that leveling up. We want to get it up to level 1. I mean, sorry, level 2. I'm so glad I didn't move forward. Because that guy could have been a problem if I did. And if we don't get another axe soon enough, I'm gonna have to go to some other weapon. Because we're gonna end up breaking this one. We might kill this before she gets a turn. Let's go ahead and have him use Fortify Luck on you. Although she might kill it with the flare. We want the flare to go off regardless. If we get Fortify Luck, it's fine. If we get Flare, it's better. If we get Attacks, it's less useful for us because we're not getting levels up on things that we want in the long run. We're getting more just backup kind of situation. And yes, I am grinding in circles. We'll try out a few areas, see if we can get good enemies. And I don't know how many enemies are in each area. I think it might be tied to section of the... I just forgot what it was called. The monastery. There we go. Magic. Flare. Ghost. And you guys start in on Wood Boy. That was just an instant kill. Okay. That thing is squishy. And I think that dies from one flare. But just in case it doesn't, I will try to get another Fortify Luck. Because if it doesn't, we're going to be killing it with just like a normal attack, I think. But, oh, that was pretty far away, so it did mitigate it a bit. And I don't think being bunched up against the trio is necessarily the best idea. These guys I can deal with, but the trio I think might be a problem because it has a massive AoE. And she's silenced again. Yeah, you just wait. Beat the tar out of him. Koudelka getting silenced every single fight. It sucks. Guess I need more piety on her just to resist it. Yeah, we'll go try him again after level 4. I don't think we necessarily need to be like super high level for it. Got ourselves a club from them, that's fine. How much do we need left to go get a level? 859. Okay, so she probably will get it. Why is his XP falling so far behind? Oh, never mind. I'm just being dumb. Okay, so that should be fine. Let's go outside here. See if we can find something better to fight. Let's try this area. See if she has anything to look at. Nope, nothing in there. Top-down view. I do, for some reason, have a nostalgia for these pre-made backgrounds in games. Final Fantasy VII did it a lot. Final Fantasy IX. And I, for some reason, there is a bit of me that enjoys them. Pre-rendered backgrounds. That's the word for it. Blair, probably on the roach, because it's in the back. It's no longer in the back. And yeah, leveling up in this is not terribly slow, thankfully. Despite the fact that the battles are actually fairly slow. Because it's a tactical game. I should probably say it's probably closer to Final Fantasy Tactics. And whenever it comes to the actual combat, it's like Final Fantasy Tactics in Resident Evil. But you have a much smaller team. And luck up is just a bonus. Please let me actually have leveled up from that. I don't know how much XP each thing is worth. Okay, so her level up, we're going to go for 1 vitality, just to get her over 200. 1 int, 1 piety. Actually, let's go 2 pieties. She's already doing decent damage, but this is exponential increase. Pistol rounds from a roach, absolutely. Why not? Looks like it's been ransacked. And I am wondering what this stuff on the ground is supposed to be. They look like the ribs from a broken barrel. But they could be anything. It could be giant bird feathers, and I wouldn't notice it. Could be giant nail clippings. They're walking on giant nail clippings. This is the aftermath of KDM. For those of you wondering, one of the KDM settings that you can have your settlement in is actually underneath this giant. And one of the things you can do is scrape and trim. Oh no, his water axe broke. No! I mentioned that earlier. It's fine. He'll probably just go bare fist from here on out. Do I wait? I think I wait for her to cast. So I'm going to go magic, fortify luck. If it goes off, awesome sauce. If it doesn't, tough nuggets. This is what we get for not getting another inverted. People want to call him Hanging Man because they look like the Hanged Man tarot card, except with 3 faces. I don't think that was enough for him to get a level up. No. But yeah, KDM is an interesting thing for me, and I am inspired in one of the games that I'm working on to kind of focus on it a little bit. Because KDM has a cool premise, but I think it could be expanded into other atmospheres without all the... Oh, great. Without all the boobs, butts, and murder. Which, I don't have a problem with those, but you don't necessarily need that in every kind of instanced take on that genre. Magic, flare, on you. You get up here and guard this, so it doesn't get onto anybody else. And start building up your punchy bits. Effective. Still amazing to you that tarot cards are not items in this game? Yeah. It would make perfect sense considering, like, the lore of our characters and stuff. And I do plan on doing the successors to this, which is Shadowheart. But that's a whole different discussion. It's a whole different kind of game feel as well. Because Shadowheart is more of a little bit more traditional of a JRPG. And again, I haven't beaten any of those either because that's just how things roll. I just haven't had time to. They're one of those games that missed my radar back when they first released, and I got them whenever I was able to afford game collecting. So they're on my shelf and are like the short list. That and there is MS Saga and New Dawn are on my really short list for JRPGs from the PS1, PS2 era. Okay, more flair. Feel like I work at a restaurant right now. We need more flair. You need to wear the flair. Did that not kill it? Nope. I do find it weird that they do the pigeon toe pose. I'm forgetting what the name for that particular pose is. There is a name for it. But you see it a lot in anime and stuff like that as a trope to amplify a character's femininity. There's also there's another pose that we use a lot in figure art where it's counter you want to say it's counter pasta, but no. Counter something or other. Where you have your hips tilted up to the right and your shoulder tilted up to the left to create the more figure 8 look. It's also natural posing for how people walk because you will generally alternate to keep your balance right, although it's not quite as extreme. Let's go ahead and boost your luck again. Fortify luck. It's beating up on him. He's gonna level up on this one, I think. Which makes this relatively simple. This thing is tanky as hell. Good lord. It's gonna be responsible for most of our leveling up of fire skill here. And most of our amplify luck ability as well. Yeah, because he's almost out of mana. It's gonna explode, isn't it? Nope. It's just gonna target him. I do wonder what that spell is supposed to be. It looks like it's like spitting blood at us. this should kill it. But that was 3 casts. And we had 2 lucks go off, so we should have a decent chance at getting items from this. There are no shops, so no, we can't sell stuff. There's no reason to keep stuff in case we can sell it later. We just want to keep with the same family of items. Okay, so there's his level up. I'm going to go with 1 more vitality. We're going to go with 1 piety. Actually, no, we'll stick with 10 for now. 2 strength, 1 dex. And since you leveled up, get you over 500. You have enough piety for pretty much anything. We could go int for magic, but I think we are going to have him just be second fighter. So 2 strength, 1 dex. He doesn't have high agility, but that's just, I think, natural for him. So that puts us all at level 4. With no mana on Koudelka. Is she, like, full on ammo? No, she wasn't. Okay, so Listel we'll use on Koudelka. That's going to max her out. So I think we're ready for the next fight. I'm going to check that I have the quick save going. Let's go fight those things again. Watch it be, like, super easy mode this time when we did grinding for no reason. They just use low-level stuff on us, and we don't care anymore. We do have the cutscene again. Although we can probably skip it, I think. I think there is a way to skip it. Yeah, start to skip. So you got it the first time, but now we go face the bosses. The bosses! Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. Okay, that's uno momento. Window. Should be back in just a second. I pressed the wrong button because I'm used to different games. Okay. Come on, OBS, you can pick it up. It takes a moment for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. That's just OBS not checking frequently enough. Hello, friends. We're back. Okay, so this one... I think they all can cast that horrible spell, which kind of sucks for me. But I am going to focus in on you. Oh, the bastard. Okay, fine. We'll focus in on blue. I was hoping to move forward. But it doesn't want to let me do that. Yeah, we don't want them on the edges like that, because it becomes impossible to get all 3 of our characters focused on them. Did she get silenced? She probably got silenced. Maybe not. Only 4 damage to it. Oh, yeah. Because it's red. It's probably fire elemental. And I think that's the spell that silences us. What are you casting? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got silenced, because one of those 2 spells is the silence spell. You just wait. You get over in the corner and start beating on this guy. That just sucks. Okay, so we got the green one down. You start in on blue. I mean, we do still have pistol, which lets us get through some of these. But yeah, silenced right off the bat sucks. Oh, I targeted the wrong one just then. That sucks. Now we have revives, though, so we should be a little better off as well since we have those whiskeys. I don't want to waste them because our chances of getting more of them is... I mean, there's a few spots where they're naturally spawning, but getting them from enemies is super... Oh, fuck. Well, here comes the big AoE. Okay, so he's moving back into the corner. So I think I want there, so I can have him target the blue. We're going to be focusing in on the blue. I don't think we have an easy way to kill the red just yet. Now we're spread out. So chances of him using an AoE on us is pretty slim. Just pew pew. We are in silent mode. I don't think that's going to be close enough for him to attack, is it? Nope. It says he's... Oh, no, he's not silenced. Edward is. Okay, so James... I'm just have you do Fortify Luck. I could do dropping their int. But now we have Flare again. Yay! Let's go. I'm going to go after him. Oh, wait, no! I keep forgetting he's fire resistant. I'm a dumbass. I mean, it's 4 damage, and it does level up our fire skill. So I can't complain too much. I'd rather not do that. Like, people are going to be watching the replay of this and be like, you dumbass. Okay, just wait there. Or are you targeting her? Okay. Watch that be silence again. Like they knew it was gonna drop. I do notice they only have 2 crystals now. Do they lose the extra crystal whenever the certain color one dies? I'm going after red. Mainly because I'm vindictive. And you just shoot it. They always have 2? Okay. I was hoping that there was some kind of cool sprite thing that was going on with it, but sadly, no. $104 damage is a little bit sketch. But he is still fine. He still has 460 life. He's good. I guess this is good for building up our stats. And no, she does not have high-level guns yet. 0 damage still knocks back. He farted in my general direction. Now go away or I shall taunt you a second time. Okay, I don't think he's going to be able to get up there in range. That does not seem to do more damage as we get closer, so I think it's only spells that do that. They really don't like him. Thankfully, he has the life to survive this nonsense. I just need to watch out for when they start spinning sideways. And yeah, today's going to be like spot on the estimated length probably, because I have stuff that I have to get done today. So any grinding we do takes away from how much story I get in the first session. Because yeah, I aim for 4-hour streams. We might be able to stretch it to 5, but I have to get stuff done today. Okay, move. Now show him how you do it with the real damage, my friend. Bonk. Okay, that wasn't real damage. Geyser? I mean, we can try. That's more damage, but he still has high piety. I think the red is by far the strongest of the bunch. I seem to remember having a little bit more trouble killing it before as well. Okay, so they're going for a silence and the little shadow one. I do find the amount of knockback they can do slightly disconcerting as well. So maybe we should have killed the blue to keep it from getting silences out. You go this way and start dealing with him. While the rest of them are going to keep punching on Idiot Stick over here. Eat this. We are just not doing any damage, and I'm not sure why. Even the first time we fought this, we dealt more damage than this. With our magic. Suppose I could move her a step closer. I'm just not sure what I'm doing wrong. Maybe no. I didn't have level 2 whenever I was doing the test run either. That's gonna mute her. So back to the gun. Oh no, she's not silenced. Sweet. We will just beat this through attrition at some point. I don't think they have more than like 1,000 something life. Well, it must be getting low on life because it's healing itself. Okay, so we don't want to be all up on it. I think this is still ranged from it. So we're good to do another flare. Please die, blue boy. Sorry for how long this fight is taking. I did not have it take this long in any of the test fights I was doing. And he moved away. So that, you know what? Fine. You want to move over here? Get punched. Get wrecked, you little bastard. So now it is strictly on the red guy. And I think I might need to heal James. Because I think that put him... Yeah, he's in the... I mean, not James, Edward. That put him in the danger zone. So you are going to attack. But Edward is going to move up and heal himself. So action, item. Let's go for dried food. I think that's 250. 350. That was close. That gets him through 3 spells. I do wonder if this guy's going to run out of mana. Because he is using magic spells each and every time. He might not have the mana to do the catastrophic nuke that it had before. That was pathetic. But now it is literally just wait here and wail on him until he dies. Okay, item, reload. Not that we're terribly concerned about mana. I mean, not mana, ammo. We have 60 some odd shots. Oh, he did not like her being over there. We're out of mana, so it's not really a problem of anything else. Okay, so that keeps us out of the range of the nuke. I think. How are you looking on your levels up? I don't know. We can't look at it in battle. We can only look on it after battle. So he's got to have gotten some decent progress towards fists. So he can double punch. Double punch and then triple punch. Got a Tabar, and we got a ring. Sweet. We learned a spell from it. I think that's our next elemental spell. So that is air Tabar. We got a rapier and an air club. So we've got 3 clubs for what's his face. We're not really doing too well on keeping axes in stock. That's going to suck a little bit. Do we just kind of grunt through it with bare fists? I think we do. James, heal yourself. Okay, that's a bit weird. We can't actually heal anymore, despite us having plenty. They've got a ways to go before a level up. He should hit one about the same amount of time. Because it's 400 for him and it's like 500 something for them. And as far as what we got accessory-wise, the Fire J Ring gives us more piety, which gives us a ton more mana. Gives us more int. So sure, and I have a feeling that makes us resistant to fire damage. So that should be fine. In we go. Into the dungeons. Nothing back that way. Hello. Undead. Yeah, these look like what you'd find in the dungeons. We've got a disembodied arm on the left over there and the zombie. You know what? I am going to use another Listel. I shouldn't, but... Because I need more of them. I am running out, but I think we'll be okay. Especially considering our max mana now is what? 122. So when we level up, we will not have mana problems pretty much ever again between levels. So we're just gonna bare fist with you. Punch a hand with your hand. Oh, she's squishy sounding. That is a moist corpse. Sounds like she's walking in like water-filled galoshes. Can you stop knocking him back? He does not appreciate it. And he's poisoned, which doesn't bother me in the least either. Good lord. Nice hammer swing there. Let's go for a flare. Yeah, we got tornado, which is our wind elemental attack. So we have wind, water, and fire, and a heal. And heals will actually work on the undead as well. Oh god, that fire worked pretty well too. 490 damage. We're looking good. Got Roman nuts? I don't know what those do. What do Roman nuts do? I haven't gotten those before. Let's heal James. Oh, can we? Oh, who we have selected determines who spends the mana. Okay. He can't hit her with it because she's got too high of piety, which is hilarious to me. Roman nuts. Let's go see what they are. Examine. Restores all HP and MP. Okay. Nuts, known for their nutritional value and also used as a seasoning in cooking, feeding these to an unconscious person will wake them and restore them to full health. So it is upgraded whiskey. So that is oh shit button level of item. And yes, I do see the door on the left. We'll check it out in a minute, because I think there's a cinematic here.
Hey. Hey. Wait a minute. Hey.
Edward. You should have just died before. I wanted you to lay down and die.
A ghost?
I wanted you to lay down and die. Good God, that's a creepy ghost. For some reason, gives me the urge to play. It's got frame in the name. Fatal Frame, I think, is the one where you take pictures of ghosts. Not seeing anything there. That is another mana recovery. Go ahead and click back over here. Looks like there's just a bunch of corpses around here. You see a pile of corpses. Do you like undead? I like undead. I recognize these guys. I fought them before. They kind of creep me out because they got like that fleshy backside. But other than that, not the weirdest enemy we've come across. I should probably see how close he is to getting through the level up on the punches. Nice damage. Nice butt cheeks on that little monster as well. This might kill it before she gets a chance to flare, which would suck for us. Nope, it didn't kill it. Sweet. Yeah, I want her to get these off as much as possible because I need her level 2 before we get to a particular... the last boss that I fought. No, yeah, last boss that I fought. How close is she? Probably really damn far, because we haven't gotten off enough of those. Okay, one more vitality. 2 strength. 1 dex. Those guys... oh, 5 whiskeys? Yes, please. Those guys should level up relatively soon, because what it was like 500 to the next one. Yeah, they'll level up probably within the next couple fights. Flair is almost leveled up, thankfully. Edward has almost leveled up. He's 680 on Bare Fist. So if we can get that up one more level, we'll be happy. He's got a ways to go on Club. And none of us have super high heal. That kind of sucks a little bit, but I should be okay with it. I might end up swapping that armor over to... who's a what's-its-face? Nothing happened. You'll have to try a different combination. We could try and figure it out here. But I think this is probably going to be the first place where I have to ask questions. Or look up possibly a guide. Because I know that there's... oh, we got cinematic here.
Goodness. This building is full of dead bodies and skeletons.
It's full of ghosts and spirits. Oh, I can feel them. Oh, my head hurts.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Horrible. Dear Lord, please save these lost souls.
This must have happened a long time ago. Oh, and the power is so strong. If I can channel some of these spirits, maybe I can find out what happened here.
Channel the spirit?
Shame on you. You two should be praying for their souls.
The spirits floating in this room. I can let them possess my body so they can talk. Oh, the reason I came here is I heard the cry of one particular female voice. She was...
I will not stand for this. Not only do you not believe in God, but now you're going to disturb the spirits?
Shut up! Would you stop bothering me? Oh. Chains and darkness. Oh. Death. Oh no. There were so many of them. This is hell.
What? What's going on?
Oh, they were imprisoned and tortured and, oh, thousands of them.
Kill them! They cut off my fingers. They crushed my legs. They smashed my head and cut out my guts. They took everything from me. They locked me up and chopped my body.
Ah! Oh, my eyes! Oh, my ears! Oh, they're burned! Help! Help! How horrible. This place used to be a prison. For hundreds of years, kept in secret. Whoever went against the authorities, or misconducted themselves in any way, were locked up here and killed.
No! Don't touch me! You piss off! Go to hell!
But yeah, I'm going to try and figure it out first. I'm just not sure. The addresser. And yes, I know where I'm supposed to go in here, which is to that dresser on the right. But there's supposed to be like a shard of a mirror that gives me a hint as to how to open that safe. I think I might want one level up before we go in on this. Flare on you. This might actually level up Flare, which would make it a little bit easier to do this fight. Okay, punchy punch. Go for it. Just whack it back. That's how it works. Go for it again. Yeah, that's still doing way more damage, but punches seem to be pretty good for not running out of durability. That said, we are probably going to get a decent amount. Did that not level? Oh yeah, it went up. So that's going to make that more expensive. You just... Actually, no, you don't move. You just wait. Yeah, you are out of range for her to attack? Damn. But yeah, now it's going to cost 16 to flare, but it's going to do a lot more damage. Our gun, however, is going to do bupkis. Hello. And he's a little bit further away from leveling up his fists. But we'll probably get it before Hammer Guy does. Man, that damage is ridiculous. And yeah, as far as the pistol levels up, they are a secondary concern. I'm not worried about running out of pistol ammo, but at the same time, I would much rather have high-level magic. Especially with how much we've been dumping into int for her. Yeah, it'll just start escalating ridiculously fast. That should be a level up for Koudelka, yeah. So we go with, get that up to 30. Go and bring that up a little bit. I think we get some mind for accuracy because I have a feeling we're going to start running out of that pretty soon. And no, he did not level up. That is unfortunate. You're going to do our healing. Heal yourself as well. Yeah, he's going to be leveling up his healing, but I don't think we're going to be able to get past Koudelka's piety. Yeah, flare level 2. We've got to do about the same number of casts to get up to level 3. Level 3 being the cap on it. We might want to level up a secondary spell on her. His heal is getting close. He's currently only at 560 on his weapon. You're at 760 on your fists, so... Okay, so what I'm thinking here, I'm pretty sure there's like a mirror or something in here that we get the other part of that combo from. But this is going to be a fight. Yes. Hello, there's a mummy dressed in a wedding dress inside the closet. He's gonna attack. This is another boss fight. If memory serves, it's just a stronger undead. Flare on you. Let's go ahead and try and get this thing a little bit punished. I need to get his strength up. He should level up after this fight, though. So that'll be a good opportunity to do it. Because we want it to get up so that it's at least doing 100 damage, which means we need to get probably 3 of the 4 points into strength. That was decent damage. I want her over 500, though. You wait. Who are you casting on? Probably on Koudelka, if I had to take a wild guess. Ooh, she throws barrels. And we're silenced again. Game. Oh, item. Reload your pistol. We are going to get silenced every single battle, it feels like. They know my plan. Just go for the punches. It's fine. Comes another spell, probably on Koudelka again. Yeah, she's going to get levels up in pistol just because they keep silencing her butt. That's ridiculous. Oh, what? Are you too far? No, you are not too far away. You should be able to shoot. You not? Well, now you can. Okay. 0 damage. Ouch. I need to get a better gun. And I do like that it limits you from going next to them. So there's no kind of locking them to a position. No, I had reloaded the previous round when she was still silenced. I think I don't know why she wasn't able to before, but now she's doing 8 damage with it. Sweet. She might get a level up and be able to shoot twice for 16. Ooh. Oh. That was a jerk move. I do find it interesting that they will still focus mostly on Koudelka, which is hilarious to me. Because if they're doing ranged magic against her, it's not going to hurt her that much. It's just going to silence her or give her status effects. Oh, you're no longer silenced. Go for magic. That's going to speed this up a lot. There you go. That's why we don't worry about mana anymore. Now that we've got rings. I should have buffed What's-His-Face's luck to improve our drops as well. But I forgot to. There's his level up. We're going to do 3 into that. Actually, no, we're going to do all 4 into strength. You are going to go ahead. Since you are going to be our weapon user, I don't need to worry as much about strength on you. Because we get a big buff to strength because he's using big old freaking hammers. So I think we might want to go 1 more into that. Get him over 600. Get him 2 int and 1 mind. So you can start being like, just in case healer. And we got a ring. That's another accessory. We get ourselves a rope ladder. I don't know where we put the mirror shard. Could have sworn it was in here, but I don't see anywhere to actually put it, so. Okay, so we got the save. Equip-wise, I'm going to see what it is. It's an air ring. That increases her piety even further and her int and mind, so she's going to go up to crazy amounts of mana. 176. That's just what I'm looking for. Now, we could put it on the priest. That would help him as well. But I think we want to just over-amp on certain characters and just go that way. And how close are you to a level up? Please tell me you're close. 920, so I think 2 more punches? He's still got a long ways on the maces, but we've got the same amount of life on both of them. He's got better MP because of the piety. So the armor on him makes more sense. Now, I know the next boss we kind of want to be up a level or 2. So I'm not going to like go straight for it. I'm going to go down there and get the item that we're supposed to use so I can see if she looks at anything in particular. And yes, I do want to take as many fights as I can get. There's another mummy, this time without a wedding dress. Move. Actually, no, they're going to move towards us, so just cast Flare on that one. You get up here and start punching hands. I know that down here we end up fighting our clones. But that's about the limit as far as I'm aware that I've gone. Because Disc 2 starts with you falling through a floor. And I haven't gone further than that. I just had to make sure that the disc swap system worked. Oh no, you poisoned me, you bastard! So we should, in this fight, upgrade his punches. Which will be good for me. It'll probably be the whole next disc before we get level 3. Holy crap, fire. That works. And I don't think there's a way to turn down, like, go back to level 1 casting, is there? So we're stuck at the 16 mana per cast now that we've leveled it up? Unless there's a hotkey I'm missing. How much further is she? She is, next battle she'll level up. Which will be just great for her mana. He levels up next fight as well. I think. You, several fights. Let's go ahead and attach that rope ladder. And I think we can come back up. I think. Yeah, that's... I don't know why we couldn't just climb down that debris. Okay, so that's an alternate path. I'm going to check this first. This looks like a door. I can't do anything with the door. I'm clicking on it. Would be nice if I could, but I don't know. And having AoE will be good whenever we have things clustering up against us. And you can kind of tell with the clone fight what they anticipated each character to be for you. Which I think is hilarious. And he did not get his punch level up last time, so he's going to get it this time. Yay! He's now able to double punch. And you're probably going to break your hammer on this attack. Still pretty decent damage. See how much damage the fire does? 762. More than enough. But yeah, I'm thinking double punches will put us up to, generally speaking, 100 and something damage. The clones have the priest being a healer. Okay, so int and piety. I think we go int, piety, vitality on 2 of these. I want to get her up to about 300, so yeah, I think that's going to be what we want. Strength up on him. We want to get him up to 30, so we'll just go straight for that. Yeah, I don't see... Yeah, we can't do anything with that just yet. It looks like a door to me. Some more pistol rounds, yes. Gladly take those. I do need to equip. And actually go in here and reload. That reminded me. We're good on stats. We're going to probably get an encounter in here somewhere. And that looks like a door behind him as well. Dried food, sure. Nothing else there. Now, what I'm wondering is there is a shard of a mirror in here that's supposed to be our clue on how to unlock that safe. I'm trying to figure out where to put that shard of the mirror. Or shard of glass, or whatever it is. Flare, we will put it on you, because you're going to be stuck in the back anyway. And now we should get a double attack. That feels much more beast mode than I was expecting. And he's probably not going to get too much done because he's much slower. So he'll probably be several more fights before he gets... Oh, no, did you just kill it in what... you killed it in one hit. I'm not that upset, but... I do wish he wouldn't one-shot things. That way we can get more levels on our skills. And yeah, whenever you see a little like flicker like that of them kind of fidgeting in one spot, that's me quick saving. Something's not quite right. Got a bunch of chairs. Found a red glass part. Do you want to pick up the item? Yes. Where does it go is the question. And yes, I know that the stained glass right there is save spot. Let's go see. I know we're not ready for that fight yet. Broken edge of the floor, you will get a message prompting you to use the rope ladder. This allows you to climb down. Don't worry about all the comp later on. Okay, red glass part. Enter the door, and of course, there's something not right. After finding the key item red glass lying in front to the left, check out the altar, and there'll be a tough battle with 3 doppelgangers. If you're aiming to do the 21 items times secret, then you want to check your total first before moving on to the blah, 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 blah. For using or picking up the red glass part. I don't know where to use the red glass. The game nicely reminds you of this episode. Need to backtrack to open the locked chest. This involves leaving the priest's room and climbing back up the ladder, entering the room off the long corridor. The locked chest gives you some secrets, and you will find the guard's diary. You can only see this if you use the read command from the main menu. Finally, I mean, what am I supposed to do with the shard of glass? Get icon earrings, key item. The revive spell is finally unlocked. Walk forwards. You can save your game at the altar. Walk forwards. Oh, we have to walk forward again. Okay. Well, the thing is, and this is what I was running into whenever I was doing test runs of this, there doesn't look to be a missing part of glass in that. And whenever I stepped on this before, no, I know I step on the altar to initiate the fight and do the save, but I didn't realize that you could step further onto the altar past the save. Okay, so Koudelka's magic on this one is a pain in the ass. His is just annoying. He's just going to sit back there and heal and shit. Then we've got to punch our way through Clone McGee here. Clone Ghost. Ouch. Oh, nice punch. Let's see if our punches match him. Oh, she's moving forward. That's good for us. She is in line with him. Yes. Target you. I don't want him to knock her back, but he might. If we can kill her off... before, I will be so happy. Oh no, his fire hammer broke. And you are going to move this way for now, because I don't want you to get caught in an AoE. Whose spell is going first? Mine. We got rid of the ghost Koudelka. No more getting one shot by stuff. My test run, she was brutal. You just wait. Oh, you have level 2 magic as well? Interesting. So that just means I don't want to stand next to my own characters. So I'll move Koudelka to the left 1. Ooh. Aw, we got unlucky there with... Oh, never mind. He died anyway. I was going to say we got unlucky there, but... No, we just did so much damage with the fire that he was one shot away from death. Well, he did. That's a lot more brutal than I thought it would be. Listen here, little buddy. I say, don't do this. Let's see if I can actually drop a item in here. Item. Whiskey. Can't get past that monster. I don't want to get past the monster. Oh, he's casting crap. I'm just hoping that James gets a chance to move before he gets nuked. Okay, that's fine. 279 on you. You're going to survive it just fine. Action. Item. Go for... ride food on yourself. And I'm going to have you move over here. Aw, Jerk's casting something again. No! Oh, he's just healing himself. That's fine. Yeah, waste all your mana healing yourself. That's just gonna get me leveled up with my fire. Oh no, he's casting another spell? You butthead. Eat another flare. Frost magic? I don't think we have that yet. Heal yourself. We are eventually going to overwhelm you, my friend. This is probably going to be 2 something. No, it's not even 200. Ugh. I wasn't expecting his healing to be quite that crap. Go ahead and move back. Get out of range of him. Go ahead and equip. Oh, Vital Pipe is going to be useless against anything that's not undead. I didn't even notice that. He's going to need to heal himself. Or kill him. Well, I mean, you're just giving us a chance to nuke you, so I'm not even going to worry about reviving you yet. I think that means you don't get XP, Priesty Man, but still. I can revive him outside of battle instead of wasting all my whiskey here. If you're not going to heal yourself, you're going to die in 2 shots. And I don't know if you get XP when you die. Vital hits anything, it heals the amount of damage you inflict. You do get XP. Let's go with that. Get you a little bit of agility so you can move a little faster. Icon Earring, we got Panacea and some high potions, and we learned a new spell, which I think was Revive. Let's see, equip. But yeah, the thing that I've been getting with Vital is, I don't think, can you actually hit your own characters with it? Because I think I had it in my test run and wasn't able to, but... So there's our red glass part. There's Icon's Earring. Because if I remember correctly, Vital deals damage to undead at an increased rate, but it heals everything else. Oh, you damage the enemy and get healed by the same amount. I'm thinking of light, aren't I? That heals enemies. So I guess I'm not bothered by that. James, go for heal on Edward again. Because I do want him to level up healing magic. It's just, I don't want to waste time in battle doing that. Definitely want to save. You mean you never use them? Oh, I just went into memory card 1. I meant to go into memory card 2. Oh, so we actually can step up another tier. That's confusing. I would have put the save behind the interaction or next to it. There's a picture in the stained glass of a martyr being burned at the stake. There's some kind of writing in the red at the bottom, but it's illegible because of the other colors. Maybe if you had something red to rub against it, you could make out the letters. Use the red glass part. Number 7038. You know what? The person... John, if you ever see this, or if Gablin ever points you at this, you just realize that the reason I know Greek numbers is because of you. Yeah, 7038. You remember that the chest on the second floor? 7038, 7038. I'm gonna forget that. Here's how we solve me forgetting that. 7038. This is how we prevent Alzorath from forgetting everything. Write it in chat. Save. And I want to save it onto slot 2. Not that I don't mind just using save slots for everything, or save states, but it's always nice to have a backup, and this is a backup. Technically, I should have done it on the YouTube side, because the YouTube side gets way less viewers. Currently, there's just, one there, but it's fine. Unless you're sitting at, like, hundreds of viewers, usually chat is manageable. Hey, Edward, what do you have about the stained glass? He's going to tell us to go check it out. It's Jesus.
Did you see all those bodies? Be quite a party if they were alive.
They've probably been abandoned for hundreds of years. Must be some fascinating old stories.
I saw some pretty fresh ones, too. One who was shot, one who'd been cracked in the head with an axe, and some with no visible signs of injury. They must have been poisoned.
I bet the new ones were fortune seekers like us. That old couple must
You
have
mean to
got-
tell me they killed all those people? Rubbish.
All those deaths are rubbish?
They're all liars and thieves anyway. This is still a monastery. This is still God's house, prison or no. Why all those liars and heathens are killed is none of my concern.
How could you possibly say a thing like that? That doesn't sound very priestly.
I am not a priest. I am a bishop.
I don't give a rat's ass what you are. Look, I'm not saying that all of those people were saints, okay? But that doesn't mean that they should be put to
You
death.
saw that old couple. They're so well-mannered, kind. You think they're killers?
Good manners?
Yes.
Think about it. Why would they leave the place such a mess?
I don't know.
You think they'd at least bury the body?
Possibly.
Anyway, I have this strange feeling we're not alone with all these bodies and ghosts. You'd better keep your mouths shut. If you want to live.
Yes. Yes, Dommy Mommy, I guess is what they'd probably say. Yes, I make that joke. Okay. In we go. Okay, through here. Back up the ladder. We get ourselves down to this spot. We're probably going to have at least one fight before we get there, if I had to take a wild freaking guess. Okay, let's see if I can actually put in the password right. Yeah, right before we got there. I was right. Now we've got a male zombie this time. I think most of the ones we've ran into have been female presenting. So let's go ahead. Action. Magic. We got Megalith and Revive. Nobody's dead, so we don't need to use Revive. And let's see if we can just keep you right up here so nothing does anything horrible. Don't break your fists. I don't know how to replace those. Okay, so I guess you go after That is the ham-looking club you got there. Jeez. Reminds me of freaking the Flintstones spin-off. Well, namely the Flintstones Kid. And you know, if you walk like that, you would have worn off the one that has the boot on it still. Not the one that's missing the boot. We all got XP on our gear, though, so I'm good with that. Do we get another level up on somebody? Probably. Oh, we did! Oh, I'm going to get you above 300. We're going to go for boosting the damage a little bit. Let's get our accuracy up, or do we want to... let's go ahead and get int up. More damage. Piety is fine as is. I would like to get a little higher, but I'm not too heartbroken over it. Vitality. No, I think we want more strength. We want him getting that double whammy, just to go insane on damage. Can I actually scroll? Nope, I have to go a long way. That's an issue run into with a lot of PS1 games. They don't loop back. You found a guard's diary. Sure. And now we have our first read option. 1st of June, 1716. It's been 2 months since I left Canterbury, owing to my stay at St. Clair's. Lord Webster had said that the weather would be warm at this time of the year, but it's still brisk in the fishing villages lining the coast. After days of being knocked about in a carriage, I have finally arrived at Nemeton Prison, an evil-looking place, leering down on a barren plain from atop a cliff battered by the chill sea breezes. Lord Webster told me to keep the strictest confidence. Cannot say what lies within this old, lonely building, only that while I am yet young, I have been a guard many years, but I have never seen nor heard a gaol built in a place such as this. While Lord Webster didn't tell me much about the prison's history, it is easy to imagine the part this foreboding place played in quieting conspiracies and political struggles. Although I do not look forward to spending my days here, I have no choice. My family depends on it. 2nd of June, 1716. Nemeton Prison, a hell on earth. While conditions here are no worse than Newgate, they are no better. I'd imagined it would be so, but imagining a thing and actually experiencing it are very different. I shudder to think of the countless souls imprisoned here over the centuries. There are people from all walks of life here, from members of the Pale removed from contention for an inheritance to simply barbers locked away to prevent them from repeating what they innocently heard while performing their jobs. Locked away and tortured and killed. My research into the prison's records showed that only a select few of those sent here were ever convicted of a crime. This is not the simple prison it claims to be. It is rather simply a dungeon, where those in power seal away those without it who stood in their way. How ironic that this place, built as a house of God, should become a house of horrors forsaken by him. 3rd of June, 1716. I have discovered something nearly impossible to believe, because I do not wish to. According to the prison records from 1632 to year last, over 8,200 people have met their maker within these walls. And these are only those for whom there are records. How many more hapless souls have died locked away here with no one even caring? Today I was ordered by the warden to watch over the prisoners in the West Wing. Although this is my first assignment since arriving, I do not look forward to it. This is different from punishing some simple beggars. What sort of man could take pleasure in beating women and children? Received a letter from Mum in Southampton today. She complains that I wasn't able to attend my sister's wedding. Apparently, she married a Gibbs boy, one of the wealthier landowning families in the area. I'm sure she'll be happy. She's been brought up well and should have no problem fitting into even a gentry family. It seems like just yesterday she was a baby, following me around, clutching her favorite little doll. I'm fiercely proud of her, though, even though I worry she may have been pampered a bit too much. I wish her the best of luck as she now starts her own family. 5th of June, 1716. We begin the questioning of prisoner 27 today. The warden tells us he was instructed to do so by one of the nobles currently in favor with the crown. He looks to have been a man of good learning and some standing. He broke down and cried like a baby after the iron was pressed into his chest. Knowing he will never be released, we need not take care to leave him whole. I'm used to using a water or a rack, something that would not leave a mark. But such things here, but there, for such things, but here, there is no purpose I can read. No desire to convert a heathen or bring about the repentance. Here the punishment is only meant to cause as much pain as possible until death. A job is a job. And while I have no intention of taking it up with the warden, I still have reservations about what we do here. After all, we're still nominally employees of the crown. Getting paid to inflict pain on others? Are we no different than common ruffians? No, you really aren't. I'm taking a drink real quick. There we go. Torturing people has become a daily routine, and there is no shortage of tools here. Whips, chains, Iron Maidens, Spanish boots, cages, spiders, even some I had never seen or heard of before coming here. I must admit, I am impressed with the ingenuity of the human mind, and the way that it can create such a myriad of ways to inflict pain upon another living being. But which is worse, those who think of such devices, or those who use them? All those we torture beg us to kill them, but we instead keep them alive that they may suffer more. There is no rest for them, not now, not ever. Received a letter from my mom today. She says my brother is wanting to go to some fancy school in the East and needs money. Why he would want to go to such a place is beyond me. Imagine a university graduate in our family. I wonder what Pa would think. I know she gets some money from my sister's family, but I'm sure she doesn't want to always be asking for handouts from her daughter. I want to help. I want to do as much as I can for my family. The mad woman in solitary confinement has died. If there is such a thing as fate, she must have been born under an unlucky star. She was a merchant's daughter whose hand had been promised to the heir of a wealthy family, but he had a change of heart and abandoned her. Oh, and I just closed through that. We need to scroll all the way down to that, because pressing the accept button is too far. This is a long read. He eventually married a nobleman's daughter and was adopted into the family, which had no heir. She was brought here to keep her out of the public eye. She kept the wedding dress she never got to wear until the day she died. Oh. I wonder, who is more insane, her or us? A strange rumor is making its rounds amongst the prisoners. The number of people who say they have seen a sign from God in the night sky is growing. None of the other guards believe there is such a thing, but such rumors are often a sign of trouble. I hope nothing happens. Torture, pain, and death. These fill the days of all who live here. I have come to envy those who quit living. Dear God, have mercy on my soul. I did not come here to become an executioner. I have pleaded with the warden to have pity at least on those suffering from illness, but he turned a deaf ear upon my pleas. In the end, there are only two things people care about: power and money. They who have it use it. They who do not only suffer. I feel as if I'm losing my mind. I can no longer bear to hear the screams of those trapped here. Could I help them, I would, but since I cannot, I do not wish to share their confinement a moment longer. Were it my choice, I would quit this place at once, but my family looks to me for support. Also, I cannot let Lord Webster, who found me this job, down. I must repay his confidence in me. The other guards say that I will grow used to it soon enough, that I should not let myself be affected by trivialities. Trivialities? Can they not hear the screams? I understand now. They are as mad as any of the prisoners. That then is my fate. I too shall end up mad just like them. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord! To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness, and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness, and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it. Book of Amos, chapter 5. I am writing this after having been awakened by gunshots in the middle of the night. There are screams of joy and anger throughout the building. We are being attacked by an armed band. Apparently, the sign of God the prisoners had been discussing was actually a signal from people outside the prison plotting to aid their incarcerated friends. The freed prisoners are going mad, killing the guards and other staff. Their positions reversed. They flee for their lives but are hunted down, beaten, killed, even burned alive. I find a strange satisfaction in watching them. They who were so drunk on power and wealth dying like insects at the hand of those they thought were masters of. The mob is sure to make its way here in time. The time of my judgment is upon us. Do not grieve for me, dear sister. I will welcome them with open arms. As a fellow sufferer and sinner, even now I hear footsteps. They are just outside my door. And that's where it ends. That was a read. Okay. And in we go. I'm not sure what this secret items thing on the guide is. There's supposed to be like Ogden's shirt or something like that. Yeah, having that bit of lore there makes the game feel a lot better. I like that it kind of denotes the history of this place. Yeah, there's supposedly like secret items and stuff like that. I know that we're supposedly ahead of time, but we're not going to reach the third one by now. Because we need to reach... Okay, to get the third secret item and have a permanent save before you do, you need to reach the shrine before that. Which is further on. Before 3 hours, and we're currently at like 2.5. I think. Yeah, 2.5. If you save at a specific time within a specific amount of items in your inventory, it gives you secret items. Oh! I'm not going to go for those. But it is kind of cool. We already missed Ogden's shirt. But that's a cool thing to know. If I ever go through and do a guided playthrough of this, I'll probably look up how to do all those. The guide that I have on my second monitor, just like in case I get stuck, is it tries to avoid spoilers, so it's not really worth it. Okay. Just a small buff, I'm guessing. Let's see how much damage you do. Not as much as I would have thought. You are probably going to do more. That was a horrible noise. That makes me remember how much I hate doing the dog part of Metal Gear Solid. There is supposedly a way you can get past them without killing them, but I don't remember how. So if we ever play through Metal Gear Solid, chances are we're shooting the dogs, which sucks. Because they let off that horrific yelp. Okay, so now we should be able to go to disc 2. Think they put them in for an unusual case that someone saves just like that to find it in their inventory? Yeah. That's usually what a lot of those Easter eggs are for. That, or it's for... I'm just going to say dev cheats would probably be the easiest way to describe it. There's a lot of times where you have Easter eggs that are meant to make the game easier just for testing purposes, because they didn't include a way to just jump to it on the dev end, which you should always include ways to jump to different test spots whenever you're using your testing software. We have a save state right before the transition, so let's go on in. I swear that red cloth on the wall looks like flesh.
Koudelka, did you find anything?
No, nothing, but...
Who's that?
And that is our time to swap over to disc 2, which is going to be showing off. Actually, I should probably flash the recording while I'm at it. But yeah, menus for the emulation. Takes a minute to load, I think. It's emulating the spins as well. What kind of combat are we going to have in here? I don't know. Oh, it's more of these guys. That's fine. Welcome to Disc 2. It strikes me as so weird that this game is only supposed to be like 8 to 12 hours long. And we have it on 4 discs. I mean, 170 damage is still not crappy. Just not as high as I would want him to have it right now. I probably need to boost dexterity as well, just so he has a better chance to hit. Because he is definitely one of those that he needs to hit with all of his attacks for it to be worthwhile. And yeah, once I get Flare to level 3, I'll probably start leveling up. It's a good alternative. Maybe Wind or Earth. Just to have another element to kind of mess around with. I don't know what kind of enemies we're going to be running across, because guess what? We got more whiskeys. I have not gotten much. Actually, I haven't gotten any further than this. There's a bunch of dead bodies. Where do I go from here? Can I actually interact with this? Oh, I need to start getting rid of items, apparently. Because it says keeping enough inventory space free for key items. Well, we'll flare you. Start punching this. I suppose you could go all melee with all 3 of the characters, but I think you'd kind of fall behind on damage with that. Because our magic is doing so much more damage than our physical attacks. Are they not dead? They are not. Did that kill him? I thought he had more life than that. You bastard. We'll revive him after battle. Flare should kill it. Watch him get a level up while dead. Just automatically revive and heal him. James got a level up, not him. Okay. So a little bit more, get him over 600. Think we go for... Actually, no. We're going to go for some dex. And a little bit of int. We got another ring, though. And he does apparently come back with 1 life. Walk back a couple of steps and then to the left, and you can get pistol rounds in the heap of stuff in the left corner. There should be an antidote at around the same spot. Make sure you've seen the messages about the bodies. Check out the bars of the room. This will trigger a scene with the ghostly girl. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and have you heal yourself. And you heal him as well. How are you looking on your magic, by the way? 540 for heal. I will probably need to level up her heal as well. After we get flare up, I might focus some of my mana just on that. Just healing after every fight. She's almost got gun level up, which will be 2 shots. I'll give her multi-shot with it. I'm not seeing where these bullets and antidote are supposed to be, but that's fine. As far as the items in our inventory, since it looks like we are actually running out of a lot of room. Ooh, fire ring. Yes, definitely want to switch this over to fire ring. That reduces mind, but increases piety by 1. So yes. You go ahead and get the air ring, or do you get the air ring? I'll go with it on him, because he's going to be healer support, so might as well. Yeah, I can't actually go into that little corner there. Pile of corpses. I get it. I just don't know how to trigger the ghost event. That's actually something that I run into with a lot of games like this, where you have the static view. I run into a situation where I can't necessarily always find my way past them. You keep on the flares. Get that up to level 3. Wow, he is just not going his doubles at all. That sucks. This might try to corpse explode on us again, which should be fine. They should both survive it. Come at me and explode, you jerk. Nope. Casting spells on me doesn't work. Should I? I think I might go ahead and get her gun level up real quick. That way we have a level 2 gun on her, just for in case we need it in a bit. I mean, it'll probably level up in the middle of battle, but it'll be fine. We'll just do fire and then gunshot randomly in these. That is a ton of freaking damage. Why did your mace level up just arbitrarily there? I don't know what caused that. Okay, action, magic, heal, you. This should... Oh, nope. Okay, I was about to say, if it corpse explodes right then, we're doomed. This should top him off. 1,000 life, yeah. Yeah, that's much better. And his piety is going to kind of carry him a little bit better than James. I mean, sorry, better than Edward. Can we get a better hit on him if we move there? Let's see if that does more than the 60 to 90 damage. So getting immediately in front of them does do more damage. At least I think it does. That or we got some kind of random buff there. Or just really good RNG. So corner hits, I think, do less damage. Okay, level up. I was going to get something on her, but I've completely forgotten. Let's get a little bit of vitality. Int. A little bit of piety. I think we just want to split it evenly like that. Oh, he didn't level up from it, did he? Nope. That means he levels up next battle. And her magic is currently 120 for heal. 960 for pistol. Cool. We got the corpse dialogue. Is there like a specific spot on the wall I'm supposed to interact with? I'll check the corpses again. But I think I might be stuck. And I'm not sure why. He's probably going to go first, yeah. The wall on the left? Okay. Yeah, that happens a lot with Resident Evil even as well. Knockback is beautiful. Because that delays their turn even more because they've got to move to attack me. Okay, you stay back. We'll heal you later. I probably should have shot with her at least once in this fight, but... Fist pump! And we'll go with more dexterity. Although, slightly tempted to get luck on him, just as, like, have him be our luck battery. Do we have to get the items for it to trigger? Yes, we have to get the items. Okay. Now we should have a cutscene.
Darn.
How does it look? You think we can get out?
I don't think so. You'd need the strength of a bear to break those bars with your hands.
What do you mean we can't get out? How hard can it be?
Why don't you ask these guys?
Damn it! Did you see that? Someone's in here.
Will you shut up and get us out of here? How hard can it be for thieves like you to get us out of a place like this?
Try saying that in the East End, holy man. Your severed head would hit the ground before you even finish the thought.
This is worthless. I can't believe I'm wasting my time on you. I'm on a mission from God.
We all read the same book.
What a waste. Such a terrible waste. My name's Charlotte. Not that it means anything. Not that you have a prayer. I'm talking to 3 dead people. Nobody's gonna save you. Nobody.
So you died here as well?
Yes, I died here too, hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They locked me up in here right after I was born. They beheaded me the day I turned 9. Happy birthday. I've been trapped here ever since, and no one even knows who I am.
My poor little angel.
Poor little angel, me? Save your pity for yourself. You'll be dead within 3 days.
Not true. I don't know what your circumstances are, but I know that your mother loved you very, very much.
My mother? I don't know her face, her name, where she came from. Nothing. You're telling me that means nothing? From the day I was born, the day I died, no one ever loved me. And I never wanted to be loved. Just die! All of you! Just die!
Hey, DF, how's it going? I think we have a fight. Ooh. A ghostly fencer, I think? Yes. Hello, ghosts. Fancy meeting you here. Eat some fire. Let's get up here and get some lovin' on this guy. And I think he might be casting a spell because he did move his hands up near his face, which is usually an indicator for most of the enemies that, hey, we're going to screw you over. There's our double attack with him. Oh, this is retro. This is PS1. It is Koudelka, the predecessor to the Shadow Hearts series. Shadow Hearts being a PS2 game that kind of was popularized, well, is most well known for its circular, its ring system where you have to time your hits. Speedrunners have it down to like perfection, hitting the like perfect spot on them every single time, which is just crazy to me because I know in my test runs I was missing them left and right. For him, we're gonna go a little bit of int, a little bit of mind, and a little bit of vitality. We'll get ourselves a rifle, although we don't have any ammo for it that I know of. Yeah, that looked like it was gonna fall away. We're just getting all the fights now. And I think this might be the only enemy in this room. We have gotten it pretty much every battle. Okay. We have the mini-boss fight there. Get some items from... yeah, the torture room. There is a map here, so I'll just go with that rather than looking through the guide to see where we're supposed to go next. Because forward is where we're supposed to go next. That should level up her gun. You just wait there. But yeah, I can make the graphics look a little prettier, but then we have more visible gaps on the 3D figures, which can be a little bit of a problem, but I think we're okay. This is a short interim game for me that I really wanted to cover for a while now, so let's play the horror game in the middle of summer rather than near Halloween. Oh. See, I tanked for it. Let's go with another flare. That did not kill it. Almost. I think it's weakened because now it's doing that little bowing thing. Are you going to explode again? I'm glad I bumped your life up there, bud. You are surviving this by the hair of your teeth. Didn't get the double strike. You hopefully will and finish it off? Oh, you didn't need a double strike to finish it off. You just got your Bam Bam Club. Murder. Any level up from that? Yes, Koudelka. Let's go for... I think I want to get her up to 400. Go for a little bit of piety for a little bit more mana. It's 9 mana per for her, but it's 2 mana for the tank guy that we have. Let's go with... Yeah, we'll grab that. I should probably reload my gun again. Pistol rounds, use on Koudelka. And you are going to heal James to level up your... Oh, in one cast, you completely heal him. And I probably should level up Edward's piety a few levels. But as it stands, I want him to get a little bit more punch in him. Which he's just not quite getting to yet. Ooh, gruesome. I do see an item there, though. A mace. Yes, we will pick up a mace. What status does it have on it? I don't know. It is a plain vanilla mace. As far as items go, I think I'm going to ditch some items. Panaceas we want, because those are going to be basically better antidotes. So we can get rid of just the normal antidote. Because I don't know if it gives us the option to discard whenever we go to pick up something that we actually have to keep. So I will try and keep the scroll bar gone. And we're going to get rid of... I think just the basic potion. Yes, I know that it's stronger than what we have, but we only have one of it. And it doesn't seem to drop very often, whereas the bread, cheese, and dried food do. So I think we're probably going to just keep the edibles. That gives us 2 free slots. I am going to ditch the normal knife. We're just going to get rid of the knives. And the rapier. Because we're going to go mostly axes and clubs. If we get anything else, it's not going to be super high on our priority list. From what's left, you can tell she must have died horribly. Found Knuckles. Did we find Sonic? Oh, lordy. So that should boost his barehanded. Yes, water knuckles. Sure, we'll use them. A little bit stronger now, a little bit weaker later. We go up the stairs. I don't know if we can. Walking up the steps to the left. Okay, you have to move in front of the screen too. Okay. Oh, and we got it inverted. Hey, buddy, been a while. You're our source of axes. Of course we like you. Is this guy fire elemental or something? Ouch. I think we kill him before he gets us, but good lord. And I don't think we can actually get a heal off on her. So I'm just gonna go this on the enemy, because that should weaken their accuracy. Got him. That was brutal. 200 something damage this early on is still... I mean, of course, we're getting close to halfway through the game at this point, but still a third of the way. Okay, you... a little bit more vitality, a little bit more strength. Let's go ahead and start getting some piety in there, just so he doesn't get nuked by every spell. There's our free axe. I think I will just have her heal herself. It's a one-use thing, but... she's at 180 heal. She's almost maxed out on Flare, thankfully. And he's getting Fortify Luck up. How are you looking on fists? Almost maxed out on fists as well. So we could start working in on axes after that. Because fists are going to be our reliable backup. And yes, they work fine as a main as well, apparently. Axes, I think, are something that we're going to be able to get enough of. And we're not going to have to worry about... oh, there's a light axe. Great. Examine. It doesn't tell us, like, what the elements do on them. We're saving the vital pipe for later. So apparently this is the right way. There we go. Just have to get to the right position. Resident Evil-itis. Looks like this is an item here. Attached to mummies. They read Valna and Vigna. See something green and shiny between the two bodies. It looks like the green key, but you can't get to it. I'm saving. Give us back our dolls. Run, get away while you still can. Valna and Vigna. Oh, they're children. Okay. Come play with us. They are one entity. Okay. This might be a tough fight. I don't know yet. That's bad. That means that our magic might miss too. Flare. And he will definitely miss because we haven't gone dex on him. So that's 4 misses in a row. Far too powerful to fight because all attacks and spells will miss them. So you stand no chance. They don't do anything much, though, so you could take the chance to level up spells and weapons for a while. They will use stats lowering spells and not very often, which hardly matters at all if you're trying to do is raise the level for spells and weapons. They will tell you that you need to find their dolls and that you should run away while you can. Okay, so this is basically a funny little spot where we can grind up a little bit as well. Okay. So we can probably run away from this fight. That means... do we run away by going here, or do we go all the way to the back? There it is. I might come back there and do it for our other elemental damage spells. But we'll come back to that later. Okay, so we have green room there, which looks ominous. I'm going to go into the less ominous looking room. Oh, okay. So we need their dolls to unlock the green key room. Oh, great. Multiple corpse explodey guys. This is going to be rough. Okay, move. He doesn't have the resistances to take both of these at once, so we really need to bring one down fast. The fact that we didn't get a multi-attack there really sucks. Okay, more flare. That'll hit both of them at least. Unless they get a chance to move forward. And yeah, I want to keep him kind of to the side so they both can't explode on him very easily. Please don't knock it back. You knocked it back, you idiot. Now we're not going to damage both of them. If it were level 3, yes we would, but level 2, no. There's one down. You just wait. I'm sorry, but you really aren't going to punch through a piety. Let's see if we can get a double hit. Oh. It's just a chance to get up to their number of hits, so... Apparently a very low chance, at least for me. We'll heal after this. Goodbye, fiend. Yeah, she is such a good damage dealer with magic. As long as I can keep them off of her by just moving these guys up front, we're fine. The real problem is whenever things start targeting her with silence. Let's see. Let's go with... Go 1 vitality, get him over 700. We'll do 2 piety and 1 int. Because I think he's doing okay damage now. Oh, we get 2 rings from that. Cool. Yeah, he's doing okay on a lot of stuff. It's just... Let's go ahead and have you... Yeah, you're just going to heal. Status-wise... Yeah, levels up are not that far apart. Earth ring and water ring. All we're missing is a heart ring. Oh, we don't have... Yeah, we have earth, fire, air, and water. We're missing a heart ring. That is all we're missing. By our powers combined, we can make Koudelka planet. Underground tunnel. And another whiskey. Human bones scattered everywhere. Doesn't look like she's looking towards anything. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. I probably miss singing that because it's been years since I've watched it, but watched quite a bit of that. I was more of a Ninja Turtles kid, but still loved that show. There's our 2 hits. I wonder why he ran away to do that. Probably so the hand could get in there and whack us too. Oh no, 8 damage. As long as it's not doing magic damage to him, we're fine. Okay, so you want to come up here and hit the hand. And hopefully not knock it back. Or you just straight kill it. That works too. Get you more club experience. All the James in the club getting 1900 damage. Good lord. Okay, so anybody need healing? Yes. This still gives her XP for healing outside of battle. So that's always a good thing. She's level 2 on guns. Will we get level 3 by the end? I don't know. I don't know how dense the enemy count is going to get. Once we get up to level 3 on fists, we're going to switch over to axes on you. Just so you do more damage. And probably once the club breaks, we'll start doing fists on James. Because I wouldn't mind having fists as backup. TMNT is set after the happenings of Captain Planet. Shows what happens when Captain Planet and the Planeters fail to save the Earth from pollution. Mutated, violent animals. I mean... at least they're friendly mutated, violent animals. Oh, Lord. Was somebody else hurt in that? No, everybody's fine. We should level up in what, 4 or 5 more battles? Which should be, her MP should last. Well, there's some ammo. Gladly take rifle rounds. Now, I could, theoretically, take James towards using the rifle, or give James the pistol and give her the rifle. I think the rifle's going to be stronger. It's a high chance to hit. 12 shots versus the pistol's 6. Lower vitality boost, bigger piety hit. Might keep it on her for when she runs out of mana. Of course, we could take it off and just put it back on in battle. Not the Rhino and the Shark and the Bat and Bebop, Rocksteady. I forget the name of the Bat one. You want to take some acid from the tank? I mean, sure. Oh, we need to find a canister. Okay. I'm good with that. For some reason, now I'm thinking of the fact that there's another game I want to play, which is Oh, not Grand Stream. That's another game on the list. But it's the one with the psychic kids. I'm forgetting what it's called. It's not Grand Stream. Grand Stream is another RPG. I think it's Wingnut. That could be the name. Oh god, what the unholy hell are you? You've got Metroid testicles and a head. At least, which part is your face? I don't know where its face is. It just needs to die because I don't like it. No, not Psychonauts. Psychonauts is a pretty good game too. But it is... I think it's Galleons, something like that. They made a second one on PS2 and it flopped super hard. It's also got, like, why the hell is this in existence moments as well. Earthbound is fun too. That's a game I still haven't beaten. I've seen the ending of it though, so. And I had gotten most of the way through it. Only 446 against this guy. That's unpleasant. Galarians, there we go. Thank you. The freaky psychic kids. Reminds me of Akira. There we go. Apparently physical damage is the way to go with this guy. If you can call this a guy. I don't know what this is. It is horrifying, whatever it is. I want to break whatever it is. Yeah, next turn I'm... Oh, God. James is going to have to use a healing item on himself. That would probably kill Edward. You wait. This is a tough fight. I'm not sure if we're intended to beat this at our current level. Because that was, what, how many hundreds of damage? Like 600 damage? Oh, it's got a turn. And Edward get a turn before this? I mean, not Edward, James get a turn before this thing goes off on him? If he doesn't, it's fine. We have a revive spell. But... And our int is probably high enough to survive that. Let's go with cheese. Skyrim solution. Oh, cheese is weak. Okay, cheese is weaker than dried meat. Or dried food. Go ahead and move back one. Far less effective. That's why we piety stack on her. Okay, you move there. Ooh, a successful knockback is nice. It's going to attack his face, and it's probably going to kill him. Revive! I don't know why it keeps saying you can't get past the monster. It's mildly terrifying. Was that enough to kill it? No. You get up. gonna have to kill him more than once, probably. Because both of them have the piety to survive these nonsense attacks. It is just horrifying looking. Action, magic. Heal yourself. So I think it's preparing to do another spell, which is probably going to be targeted at James, if I had to take a wild guess. Keep at it there, bucko. The AI does not know how to deal with me. I think that works. That's a good thing in this game. Otherwise, if the AI was smart, we wouldn't stand a chance in any of these fights. The fact that it's just randomly picking and then choosing probably the best target for me is a good thing. Go for another flare? Did that kill it? That killed it! Probably only a couple battles away from maxing out our fire as well. Let's see. Do I want to keep going int on her? Or do I want to buff up her health a bit better? To deal with things like the inverted and stuff like that. I think it might be worth it to go after the inverted. I think we go one more level like this. We go piety, get that up, get int up to 30, and get our mind up, and then we start dumping into vitality a little bit. He needs probably 2 there. Go 1 more vitality, 1 more strength. Everybody leveled up off of this? Ooh, that's a bad sign. That means that we probably did that a bit early. Vitality. Int. Piety. He's our backup caster, and we got Icon's Ring, which is another key item, I think. And this is a save point. So, tool-wise, I do wish that these were in a separate inventory. And I don't know what our inventory limit is, but the fact that it says there is one on the little descriptor thing makes me afraid. So cheese, we're going to discard because it doesn't heal enough. Didn't get any other equipment from this, did we? No, we didn't. For shame. Let's see what else we have. So if we walk forward... Save, yes. Kind of figured as much, considering we wanted to go to memory card 2. Memory card 2 is persistent. I do find it slightly disturbing how few and far between the save points are, and how they're literally behind boss fights. Which is extremely terrifying. I see a statue of a woman. We do see water flowing over here on the left. I don't see any potential other items in this. No, we don't want to... And no, we can't actually exit this without going through the whole rigmarole here. There we go. So I am going to save here. do my save, which is a save state. And let's go ahead. Let's raid. Who do I know that's doing retro stuff today? I don't see too many people doing it. We got Warcraft or we've got Elder Scrolls. I've never raided this person before. Some of you who do Twitch a lot will know who they're related to, but let's go ahead and raid. I think it's Yearjoy. Yeah. It's Pirate Software's dad. Oh no, they're showing off their computer, so no, that's not going to work for me. We'll raid Necatomic. They're doing Elder Scrolls. Right now they are picking locks, but it's fine. So hopefully you guys have a very good day, and I will see you guys next time.